How's it going, guys? Welcome to another Tuesday evening drive. I'm freezing, and I apologize if I got some hat hair. I was just wearing a hat because it's freezing outside. It is, they said it was 20 degrees below zero with the wind chill. That's Fahrenheit. Because I know some people overseas don't use Fahrenheit, they use Celsius. But I don't know what the conversion factor is. What is it? You multiply, to get Fahrenheit, you multiply Celsius by 1.8 and add 32, or subtract 32. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But anyway, it's freezing here. It's so cold, and I hate cold. You would think that after living in Michigan my whole life, that I would get used to it. That over the years, I've gone through many winters, you just get used to it. No, you don't get used to it. I get used to summer, it gets warm outside, I get used to that, and then it gets cold again, and I'm freezing. But yeah, it's cold. This is like, schools were closed. The high schools were closed, elementary schools, and even colleges I heard were closed, which that's kind of crazy. But I guess they just don't want, kids waiting at the bus stops outside or walking to school, that kind of thing. So I'll agree with that. But I was so surprised they just closed. They closed schools for it being cold outside. But hey, that's great for them. But I still had to go to work because, I drive a car. But anyway, guys, enough about the cold. Really quick, I just want to just say thank you for bearing with me for this past weekend. I wasn't around, but I had all my videos set up, so hopefully you didn't really miss anything. I had some boots, little Hermitcraft Feed the Beast. It was great. But yeah, like I said in the last video, this past weekend I helped out with this youth event at my friend's church, and it was really, really awesome. It was a lot of fun, and I was glad I did it. One interesting thing, I walk in, and the first people I see is my ex-fiance and her family, and that was interesting. And you guys don't know the whole story, but I figure it's almost time. It's about time I tell you the story, so I don't know when it's going to be, but I'd like to at least just give you guys a little background, the whole story with how I was engaged at one point, what ended up happening, that kind of thing. But, I was civil to her, I was nice to her and her family. I was glad to see, her family. They're really nice people. But, yeah, that's just kind of an interesting thing that just happened in my life. But, anyway, I'm back, ready to get going on videos again, and ready to answer your questions. As you know, with Tuesday Evening Drive, I'll send out the tweet, you send in your questions, and I answer them. Starting with, I thought I lost the questions. Starting with the Raymond Don. Let's start it out right. The Raymond Don, he might be the record holder for the most questions asked and answered on Tuesday Evening Drive. I missed him the past couple weeks, so I wanted to make up for it. But he wants me to talk about the dinner I had last night. So that's a fun question, but it's nothing special. Last night, I grabbed some of the frozen chicken out of my freezer. So I have notification. So I have some frozen Tyson chicken, and it's like a boneless chicken tender kind of thing. Big chicken strips, very delicious. And I had some Tyson chicken fries. So A little bit of both, trying to get through all that stuff. And then I saw I had a piece of pizza left over, so I had a piece of pizza too. And some kettle cooked chips. Man, Schism hit the nail on the head in one of his tweets a while ago when he said all chips should be kettle cooked. And I didn't know that was the case till I had them, and then I realized, yes, you are right. All chips should be kettle cooked. Man, they're good. If you haven't had kettle cooked chips, you got to eat some of those chips. They're good. And I had a clementine, really small orange thing. If you don't know what that is, I had a clementine. So I had the clementine, the chicken, the piece of pizza, the chips. Yeah, that was basically it. Nothing special. It's tough because I like making dinner. I like making stuff like I like to grill up boneless, skinless chicken breast, fresh, not frozen, and season it or marinate it, and then cook a bunch up, make it for the week. But it's been very difficult lately because I'm trying to crank out a lot of videos for you guys, and I'm trying to get everything settled with the new servers that I'm on. So hopefully, once I get settled down, I can make some more real meals instead of frozen stuff. Oh, just breathed in saliva. That's not a good idea. Okay, KO17. What is my plan and my schedule for Hermitcraft? So the plan for Hermitcraft is to make awesome videos and have a lot of fun. The short-term plan, what I got right now, is, if you saw my last episode, you saw that I want to get a base going, or a spawn house going. And, I had that little contest, and congratulations to MK the Worst for putting in the best, in my opinion, my favorite build. So I'll be building that. If you haven't seen it, check it out. MK the Worst did a great build, and I'm gonna do it. But it's gonna take some time because I don't have many resources. It's gonna take a lot of sand, that kind of thing. And I'd actually like to use some quartz too, but I think that's rare. So we'll see. So that's the plan. I want to do that. I want to build a real base near the other goons, Schism and Juice Drum. I want to build a really nice base. That's going to take a lot of time. But outside of that, definitely going to be doing some goon stuff, a lot of secrets, and a lot of collaborations with people. So get ready for that. Niemdezeet. Niemdezeet. N-Y-I-M-D-Z-E-E-T. Dude, you gotta teach me how to pronounce that, man or woman. Who do I like most in Dragon Ball Z? That's a good question, because Dragon Ball Z is awesome. I like Goku, Gohan, Vegeta. The Saiyans are just the boss. Trunks, awesome. I think Schism likes Trunks the best. But at one point, I liked Gohan the best. During the Cell Saga, when Gohan goes Super Saiyan level 2, it just destroys. I was like, dude, Gohan, you're the man. And then, when he grows up and turns into like a teenager, he turns into this book guy. He just studies all the time and he gets smart. And then at the tournament, when they do that tournament, martial arts one, he's powering up, and then Vegeta says he was stronger when he was a kid. And when I heard that was so disappointing, because, Gohan, he was like probably the strongest being in the universe at the time. And then he wastes all this time he could be training, just studying. Guys, I'm just kidding about acting like it's real. I know it's just a TV show, but it's a great show. It's a lot of fun. And kids, don't think studying is stupid. and stay in school, keep studying, don't train for martial arts instead. That's just my opinion on Gohan. But because of that, I think Goku's probably my favorite, because the guy is just the man. The strongest. He will push himself past his limits. Self-sacrificing. He sacrifices himself to save his family, friends, the earth, people he doesn't know. It really is a good example. I think I've said this before, you can learn life lessons from Dragon Ball Z. I don't care if it's a cartoon. I don't care if it's stupid. I like it. AV Addiction wants to know if I've ever flown before, because AV Addiction loves flying. I've flown in a plane many times. I've been to Mexico for vacations. I've been on a cruise, flew to Miami, been to Texas to play music with a band that I used to play with. I've been to Florida for my board exams recently. I've flown to Colorado for a skiing trip with my family a long time ago. And I'm probably missing something. But yeah, I've flown a lot, and yeah, I like it. I mentioned in one of my other videos that my ears sometimes get extreme pressure causing extreme pain, but this last flight I had no problems. And Grace R says, we all know B-dubs used to play the trombone. Did you ever play anything? Yes, I did. I think you're referring to band in school. I played the saxophone, and basically the reason I picked that was because I thought it'd be cool to play like jazz or something, because I liked Kenny G. I like Kenny G. Great music, great musician, but it was foolish of me to think I was going to play any music, anything close to sounding like him. But I played that. As far as other instruments, I've dabbled in a lot of stuff. Bass guitar is my main instrument. I dabble in electric guitar, acoustic. I've played drums for a few days, learned how to do a basic beat, play a little piano, just a little of this, little everything. And then a dual get. This guy, he squeaked in right at the last minute. I had to remind him, Duel, I had to remind you to send your question, because I know you told me, get ready for this question, so I was ready. If you guys don't know who a dual get is, dude, he doesn't have a lot of subscribers, and he needs more subscribers. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, go sub to him. This guy, I haven't talked much about him. This guy, he puts up videos every day. He will go on Facebook and give you a schedule of his videos. During his videos, you watch and you laugh. The guy is funny. He's got a good voice for videos. He sounds like he should be on the radio or something. But whenever he's talking about bad guys and he says, "Get out of here, you jerk." I don't know, I didn't say it like him, but the way he says it's very funny. Very funny guy. Good commentary. Played a little Ghostcraft with him, Terrace HD, MK the Worst. Dude, they're all on the KoalaCraft server. That server's got some good people. Terrace HD made my YouTube channel, and MK the Worst designed my spawn house. I don't know what the deal is with these people, but they're really good. So check out, KoalaCraft server. Subscribe to these people. They're really good. But let's get to the question. A dual get. I don't even remember how he worded it. I just wrote one-on-one. He wanted to know who would win in a game of basketball one-on-one, my brother and me. Dude, it's obvious. Look at me. I'd obviously win. Don't I look like I'd win? Don't I look like a pure basketball player in my collared shirt and sweater? No, but that's a good question. we've kind of gone back and forth as far as our skills. He's got a lot more experience than me, but I still got the youth and the agility and the heart. So I would love to share a video of a little one-on-one with you guys, but you know, I've talked to him about it and he's not really interested. So maybe down the road, maybe he'll be interested down the road, but I think it's a fun idea to do a little one-on-one, show you guys, but as of right now, ain't gonna happen. But like I said, maybe down the road. We're at 15 minutes. This is crazy. I gotta end it. Thanks for all the questions, guys. As always, thank you for joining me on this drive. If you liked the video, feel free to hit the like button. It helps out so much. You guys are the best. You guys give the best comments, the best messages. You always like the videos. I'm just very happy. I'm very happy with you guys. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on this drive, and I will talk to you later.